What up, Instagram and YouTube? It's your boy Salty Red Corn, and I'm back with another ill-prepared knife review video. And today I want to talk about the Guardian Tactical Recon 035. All right, this is an American-made USA OTF. So let's dive right in and talk about it. First things first, premium materials here. LMAX blade steel. If you'll notice that the blade is a compound tanto with serrations. All right. And what's unique about this particular one, that I find very useful, is that the hollow grind is up front instead of down here. Normally, when you see a compound grind, you will see the hollow grind here on the flat and the flat grind up on the tip. The reason I find this more practical is because most of the time with a tanto for EDC use, you're going to be using the tip to pierce packages and to pierce boxes. So it makes more sense to me to have a nice thin hollow grind up front and a little bit more strength on the edge, right? For some more serious cuts, cutting rope, whatever you're going to be doing with it. It has a distressed finish, all right? It's a linear distressed finish. It looks like all the lines go one way, which is done very nicely. It's got a cheese catcher, right? Which I'm not a fan of, but I think it looks good on this particular model, so I'm not hating on it. The distress carries over to the button and to the clip, and the rest of the chassis is aircraft grade aluminum, and it is all black with black hardware. All right. One thing that's unique about Guardian Tactical is that they have like needle bearings, I believe, under here, under the button, and it aids for a really smooth action. It makes it really easy to deploy and retract, right? Compared to almost all the other OTFs out there, Microtech, Axial Gear. It's just really, really smooth to use. Another thing is that their locking mechanisms are off to the side. So this blade is a little bit more off to the side than most others, all right? So you'll notice that when you handle it. It also has a really short show side scale. The show side scale is very thin compared to the, not the lock side, but the clip side scale, all right? Also, some stuff you're going to see is nice milling here, all right? It's done nicely. It's done tastefully. The handle is ergonomic. Feels good. It's very neutral, right? This has quite a bit of blade play. That's something you can expect from an OTF. The axle that I recently reviewed had less blade play than this, which is nice. But with something like this, I don't think blade play is a big factor. It's not really going to harm anything. And it's just kind of the nature of the beast. There's really only one OTF out there, and that's the Deadlock, that doesn't have any blade play, and maybe the SOG Pentagon, which has extremely minimal blade play. But that's just kind of the nature of the beast, and I expect that. But other than that, no glass breaker, which I like. It has a lanyard hole, which is very small, which I think is neat. Some of the other stuff that I like about this clip is that it is more deep carry than all the other OTF clips. This clip is pretty deep carry, so I can get with that. I think that that's very nice. Right, the hardware is all T6. It's all done really nicely, and it's all finished really nicely. This has a polished surface in here because that's where the bearings ride. So you can't get that blacked out, but that's the only piece of shiny metal on the whole thing. And yeah, I love the serrations. Let's take a look at the serrations. They're done in a really nice pattern that I can appreciate. Not too hard to sharpen. Very nicely done. Minimal branding here, like I said. Guardian Tactical on the clip. It's kind of Microtech-esque, you know, looking, patent pending on the side, and then we have Recon 035 and LMAX on the blade. So I really think this is a nice contender. These tend to run like around the same price, maybe a little bit more than a Microtech. Axial comes in a little bit cheaper. But with this, you're getting a new technology. You're getting the needle bearing or roller bearing or whatever it is underneath this button. And I have to say, it really does make a difference. If you don't have strong thumbs, this is definitely the OTF for you. It really is easy to actuate. It's a breeze, and it's a pleasure to actuate. I actually really, really like that action. So, yeah, not too much else to say about it other than, wow, nice, awesome USA-made OTF, baby. All right, so enough about this. This is the Guardian Tactical 035. All right, let's talk about my carry today. Not wearing a watch right now because I forgot it inside. Sue me. I I'm carrying the Hinder Investigator pen from Steve Giroux. Awesome pen. It's not a fidget clickbait thing, but it's definitely fun to use, and I appreciate the heavy built construction, which works better for me than anything else. All right. My firearm, as usual lately, is the Taurus GC3 Compact 9 with an Olight Balder Mini weapon light on the front. I'm using polymer hollow point self-defense rounds because they were cheap and they work pretty good. Brand new Mammoth headgear, mountain trucker hat, fresh and clean. I'm just wearing this for the video, guys, and I'm putting my dirty one back on because I got some dirty work to do and I don't want to ruin this thing, right? So that's going to do it for me today. All right. If you like this kind of video, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and tell your boy Salty Redcorn what you want to see. And I'm going to do my absolute best to make that happen. So until next time, stay fresh, stay sharp. Peace.